Coming at you live from my home studio in beautiful La Puente, California. This is the We're Not Going to Unalive Ourselves Yet podcast. What is going on, Clinton Nation? Hey, the Dodgers still remember how to win a baseball game. Isn't that fun? Isn't that neat? You beat the Padres. Dodgers come from ahead to win and beat the Padres 4-3. That's what you want to see. Magic number getting real tight. Maybe you can celebrate on schedule winning that NL West. But yeah, hey, they come from ahead to win. We got to talk about Jack Flaherty. My bad. I messed that one up. Wink, wink. We will have a Dave Roberts conversation because I know people want to talk about Dave Roberts. And guess what, guys? Playoff Mookie. He's here, baby. We're talking about Mookie. We will be positive. There's also going to be voicemails on another edition of All Dodgers Live. But first, I am Clint Pasillas. Find me as Real FRG on the social media machines. If you're watching on X, go join us on YouTube. That's where you can jump into the comments. It's free. You don't need to subscribe to a stupid platform just to comment. That would be dumb as hell. I'm dumb as hell already for paying just to be able to put this show on the Twitter, on the X. But guys, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Sound off in them comments. How you feeling about this win? How you feeling about this game? How many years did you lose off of your life tonight? Because your boy is not feeling all that good. But don't worry, the super chat bottle is close. It's handy in case we need to get that far. But first name I see, the first comment I see right here. It's not the first comment of the stream, just the first one I see. Calvin the Go. What's going on, Calvin? Hanging out with us, of course, in the Discord during the game, saying, Clint Nation, we are here. We are back. I'm doing a show today, post-game show today. Also doing a post-game show tomorrow with producer Kevin. So make sure you guys tune in. And tomorrow morning, or tomorrow at noon, Alana Rizzo and I will be live talking about this series as well so far. Dave Zander, another stellar performance by Dookie Betts. Mookie, I'm telling you guys, playoff Mookie is here. We'll talk some Mookie a little bit later on in the show. I do want to talk some Mookie. Devin in the chat says Clint should be up there with Nomar and Jerry. Hey, you know what? I love those two dudes. John Hartung is phenomenal at his job, but if they need me to tap in as the anchor for John Hartung here and there, I'm happy to fill in for my guy, Johnny Hartung. Alex Renteria in the chat says, it's about damn time. Aren't wins fun? Don't wins feel better? Breaking news, guys. Wins feel better. Nando 390. Ohtani carrying this team. My God, Shohei Ohtani, where would these boys be without the heroics of Shohei Ohtani? Listen, you watch this team, you watch these games, particularly these kind of games, and guys, keep sounding off in the chat. Share the show if you can. We're trying to get as many people in here hanging out with us. Hopefully keep the Padres, what am I looking for? The Padres trolls out, because we know how they are this time of season, but man, Shohei Ohtani, one of those guys that wasn't on the team last year, and all of a sudden, he can do some work. But the guys on the team that were on the team last year, man, it just feels a lot like that NLDS sweep. But guys, let's get into it. Let's reset the game here for a second. It was a mere start to the game once again. 1-2-3 first inning, top of the first for Jack Flaherty looked decent enough. Dodgers put a run on the board in the bottom of the first, despite not really earning it so much, leaving some ducks on the pond, giving the Padres momentum in that situation where, if you know right now, especially in a series like this, situation like this, you give the Padres anything, they take that inch. You give them that inch, they're gonna take 4 miles. It feels like when they're playing the Dodgers right now. But thankfully, Dodgers show some late life, come from ahead. You beat the Padres. I'm gonna keep saying that. San Diego scores in that top of the second inning. Things got going a little bit for the Dodgers in the fourth. They score that single run, tied the game back up. Then I went onto Twitter and I noted, maybe it was before that second run, but I noted I didn't like the compete. I wasn't seeing, if I'm borrowing from Dave F. Roberts, and I'll say I do enjoy Dave Roberts. He's a good person. We'll talk more about his job in a little bit. But Lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't like the compete there. I didn't like what the team was showing, both on the mound, defensively, maybe could use a little bit more, but really the bats, they weren't keeping the line moving. It looks like there's a lot of people trying to play hero. Maybe this is just me talking out of my ass. I don't know. Does the computer sound bad? Is there a problem with the computers that I'm hearing? I saw somebody, I just looked over and I see Monster says, I think Clint kicked the cord out of his computer. I don't know if I sound poor, if I sound bad, my bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place right here, but I see Super Chat. 1999 Super Chat from MH Dodger for Life. Good to see you in the chat, MH. I haven't seen you in here for a while. Hopefully you hang around. Says Betts, come back here. Betts just NFL quarterback. Oh, no. He's calling Mookie Dak Prescott. Oh, I hate it. I hate it because I kind of see it. Oh, hold on. Mookie has won an MVP and is a 2-time World Series champion. But, I hate the comparison, and I love the comparison. Man, you know what? F it. That drives me to drinking. That's a $20 super chat. That means that's at least three. You know, I'm just gonna pour myself a nice little cocktail here, guys. I got Gentleman Jack. I mean, it's apple juice, YouTube. I promise you. And I got some ginger ale here. I'll make myself a cocktail. Thank you, MH Dodger for Life. If you guys hit that super chat button, I will be drinking here on the show. I don't do shoeies. I'm not a monster. You see what happens when you do shoeies. You break your back like my boy Doug McCain. Shout out to my boy D-Mac. Hopefully he gets better real soon. But let's go ahead and start drinking here, drinking the pain away. I think there was another super chat I missed. I'm sorry. Swelling Sausage in the chat as well. Just joined us today, just signed up on Patreon, joined us in the Discord server. Swollen Sausage says, I have a fresh new idea. Fire Dave Roberts. Hold on. We're going to get there. I promise we're going to get there. But resetting the game a little bit. Again, I said I don't like to compete in that situation, and they turned it around. Tommy gets the knock. Lux gets a couple of hits after that point, and then Shohei finally got his opportunity. He did not get that opportunity last night, despite the fact that Joe Davis told us he was going to get that opportunity. But he got the opportunity this time, and he capitalized. And you know what? I love a happy Shohei fucking Ohtani. That is a boy that just wants to win. He wants to compete, if you will. He wants to get out there and have that bat in his hands in the biggest opportunity. He wants to be at the plate, the biggest opportunity, biggest spots in the game. You know, you could put aside his early season struggles with runners in scoring position. That feels very much like that is gone. That is well in the past, because your dude is on fire. He's hungry. He picks up stolen base. What's it, 56 today as well. He wants it bad. We want it bad. So, you know, I want this drink bad too. Holy hell. I'm going to have to be drinking faster because MH Dodger for Life. Another 1999 super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. You are awesome, and I promise I will keep drinking all night long. Says, boys, we need some aggression. We can do this. World Series, let's go. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to lie even slightly. I was not feeling, and people in the Discord will attest to this, I was not feeling very froggy towards World Series. I was not feeling a whole bunch of confidence towards this team making a World Series. I was thinking about, so I have a cut from when Jeff Snyder came on the channel on Monday, which is just 2 days ago, and we talked about Shohei Ohtani. I have a clip from that episode, from that full live stream I was going to drop as a video, and in there I'm talking about how Shohei Ohtani could be available off the mound if you're kind of being stupid and crazy. Maybe he could pitch for this team if they make the World Series. There's a caveat to that. You got to make the fucking World Series first. Maybe not get bounced in the NLDS. Maybe not even... you slip, you fall, you don't make, you don't win the NL West, and then all of a sudden you're a wild card and you're bouncing an even shorter series. So I'm going to not count my chickens until they hatch is what I'm saying. Let's just take it one day at a time, but maybe that's also a problem for the team. We'll talk about this in a little bit, but yeah, all over the place with this. important thing is Shohei got his opportunity. He capitalized, and the Dodgers win the ball game, and that's what you need to do. You needed to beat the Padres. Ideally, you want to beat them in that game one. The Padres almost beat the Dodgers despite their hangover from celebrating their championship, their postseason berth at Dodger Stadium yesterday. But Shohei gets that go-ahead run, the game winner, and we feel good. Bullpen locks it down. Pretend Kopech didn't walk a dude. Pretend that guy didn't steal a base. None of that happened. Everything was perfect. You win an important ball game. I'm going to pause here for a second before we get back into the chat and tell you that BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. Also baseball. You could use it for baseball. They tell me to tell you football, but this is a baseball show, so do a little bit of baseball because they have every stat. BetOnline does. Every stat, every matchup, even live odds and spreads while games are happening. They're right there. You can see the things, the numbers, the stats, the analytics tell you to go for it. Think you know your stuff. Get in on their $200,000 mega contest. This is football only, by the way. You can pick 5 games against the spread every week for your chance at weekly prizes and a share of $200,000. If the game's over, head on over to their online casino. Get in on a game of blackjack, poker, unwind with over 150 slot games available right there at your fingertips. Head to the website today. Get in on the action. Bet online. The game starts here. So let's get into the chat a little bit. Bob Student 10 in the chat says, let's go, Clint. What's going on, Bob Student 10? Busy Brown in the chat says, Mookie trying to swing with Ohtani's bat. I'll say the same with Will Smith. Mookie, the bats look a little heavy on them. I've been saying this with Will for a while. I see you, that Ninja Dan. I was watching my guy, Noah Cameras, do the show today, their show, and you guys got White Boy with the tortas. He doesn't know. They don't know. And they're trying to keep it clean. They're trying to keep it PC. Not here, my friend. Fuck that shit. Not here. Anyways, moving on. Nick Ramos in the chat says the bullpen has been looking nasty. Bullpen, listen, you're doing your job. Starting pitching, step up. You need to step up. So let's get into some kind of thoughts on this outcome. We've kind of already been there, but let's expand just a hair more. Once again, Dodgers overall, the bats, kind of the pitching a little bit, but mainly the bats, they took their time. They kind of took a minute to get going, which is fine because they have done that well this season, especially in the second half. But, you'd love to see them get it going a little bit sooner against the Padres. It just, it sucks. It really sucks seeing the Padres feel good, have good vibes, feel like they can beat this team. We don't want that. We don't want the Padres feeling any sort of happiness or joy. We don't want fans in San Diego feeling happiness or joy. They just barely discovered baseball 4 or 5 years ago. Don't give them that. Dodgers got to go out there and you find that. Wait, that's a different quote, different movie. But still, you got to stomp them out. You got to get that mojo going a little bit earlier. And I think you won't take the team out of it. You won't take the fans out of it because I don't know if you guys feel the same, but when you're down 2-1 early again, you kind of get pulled out of it. You're trying to protect yourself almost in a way. I don't want to have that feeling of getting hurt once again by this team. Just because it keeps happening. We've seen it. We've seen it a lot. This series so far is it's giving 22 NLDS. It's giving 23 NLDS. But maybe that's just so on the forefront of our minds, and maybe that's a little bit too much on the forefront of the players' minds as well, except for the guys that weren't there last year. We're going to talk more about that in a second. I see Lo-Fi Jedi with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Lo-Fi Jedi, electric name there. $2 super chat says Dookie Betts, and you know what? I'll drink to that. Diane, of course, always hanging out with us on the Discord. Diane always reminding you guys something. I haven't even liked this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to be here. All postseason long. I'm going to be on Dodgers territory all postseason long. Hopefully, for the love of God, hopefully it's a long postseason run. Even though I'm going to be a tired boy. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm with it. I got whiskey. I went to Costco today. I got some more booze. We are locked in, boys and girls. We are locked in. But anyways, Diane says, that's what the Padres get for partying it up in our house last night. And you know what? Credit to the Padres. They've been on fire in the second half of the season. They deserve to celebrate. Yeah, you don't want them to celebrate in your house, but hopefully that's something that motivates the Dodgers. They talked about this in the pregame, did Nomar and Jerry. Hopefully this is something that tells the Dodgers how many times have the Dodgers seen this in the last few years, or really the last, let's say, 8 years. Astros celebrating a World Series championship on their turf. The Red Sox celebrating a World Series championship on their turf. It's happened a bit too much. You don't like it. Padres celebrating clinching a division, clinching a postseason berth, celebrating on your turf. You guys have seen it enough. Dodgers, you've seen it enough. Dave Roberts, you've seen it enough. Keep saying Dave. We're going to get there, guys. Goat Yachty in the chat. Appreciate Goat Yachty. Matt, as always, says, we love Clint. I love you too, buddy. You are the man. I appreciate the hell out of you. Guys, keep mashing that thumbs up button. Jenny says, we only have 64 likes right now. We need to get to, I don't know, like 200. That would be kind of cool. But, yeah. So, Jack Flaherty. Let's talk about Jack Flaherty for a second. Actually, you know what? I do want to check one thing. I forgot to say it at the top of the show. I did tell people in our Discord, call into the voicemail hotline. I want you guys, if you can, you'll see it in the chat as well. You'll see it in the description of this video. If you want to pop out for a second, call in, leave a short voicemail with your thoughts, or think ahead. You can call in after tomorrow's game. I want to hear from fans. I want to hear from you guys about this team. Call into the voicemail hotline. The phone number is in the description. Phone number is also part of this ribbon board. But let's quickly listen to a voicemail. It looks like it's from our guy Noah. So it's not Monday overreactions. This would be post-game overreactions. So we're going to click that button, and then we're going to listen to Noah real quick and see what he Noah, by the way, at the game, Dodgers have not lost when Noah's been at a game. So let's listen to Noah.
What's up, guys? It's Noah, as you know, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear me properly. I'm sure you can tell by the sound that, yeah, I'm at the game. And I got to say, guys, I'm very disappointed with all the double plays we've been getting recently. Like, it's no point. We're just killing rallies over and over again. Like, it's gotten to a point where whenever the 8th or 9th hitter come up, it's like Parme wants him to just strike out. That way Ohtani can hit and bring in runs and definitely not ground into a double play. I've reached that point. And Mookie needs to wake the hell up. Like, Mookie, you were the face of the Dodgers, that is before Ohtani came in, and they paid you a lot of money. Get to work, son. Please, wake up. I literally named my dog Mookie, and so far, I'm not too happy. But other than that, though, guys, have a good night.
I love the juxtaposition there of the end of that call. Sorry, wrong button. Other than that, have a good night. I named my dog after you, you asshole, and now you're playing poorly. Have a good night, everybody. That's our guy. That's our guy, Noah. Let's see. Denny called in. Oh, okay, so that was you. I saw a voicemail. You know what? We're going to go back. And then we're going to talk Jack Flaherty, and then we are going to talk Mookie Betts. I promise you we are going to talk Mookie Betts right now. But so we got a call yesterday. We also just got one that came in right now. But we got a call yesterday after the loss. I didn't do a show yesterday, but let's listen to – oh, it's Denny Cortez here in the chat. Let's go to the right button here, and let's see how we're feeling yesterday versus how we're feeling right now.
What's up, Clayton Nation? This is Denny Cortez. Long-time follower, first-time caller, and I am pissed right now. Pissed. I cannot believe how the Dodgers are playing right now. They look like deers lost in fucking headlights against the Padres. No emotion, no urgency, nothing. Do they expect Shohei to do everything on his own? I can't, for the life, figure out why they just can't get their shit together against fucking Padres, and I'm pissed. Oh my God. What happens if fans stop showing this much urgency and this much passion towards the team? Should we stop showing that much passion for this team? I don't know, but I'm pissed. I spent thousands of dollars on this team. I just bought postseason tickets today, and to watch them play like shit today, I'm pissed. But, like being in a toxic relationship, I'm going to be there again and again and again.
Oh.
Oh my God. That's all I can say right now. Actually, I have a lot more to say, but I'll just leave it at that. Thanks, Clit Nation. Thanks for letting me vent. Love the show. Have a good night. Love you, Dodger fam.
Hey, you know what, Denny? You got to call in more often. That shit slapped right there. That was enjoyable. I appreciate the emotion. That was after yesterday's game, but still, I appreciate the emotion. I appreciate, like raw thoughts, raw takes, drunken takes too. We appreciate here on the channels. We will drink to that. I also got to get, speaking of, I got to catch up. I missed, I think, 2 super chats from our boy Richie Flores. Says, watching this game felt like giving birth. I would not know, Richie. I'm unsure about you, but I hope it's a beautiful, young, bouncing baby something or other. And also, Richie, another $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. As the boys fought back, showed me a lot of guts. They did fight back. There was, they didn't blow any innings up. There wasn't a whole lot of keeping the line moving, but there was enough. As long as they were able to get around Mookie Betts in the lineup, Freddie eventually did get that double. That proved to be, I think, a difference maker in the game. Or actually, Freddie didn't score, but still, I like seeing Freddie get off the schneid there. As long as Mookie's not up to bat with bases, with anybody, any runners, absolutely any runners on bases, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I've also been drinking, so we're gonna slow it down. We're gonna breathe. Yeah. The lineup can do something. 2 spots: Mookie Betts, Will Smith. Those are kind of my trouble spots right now. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but kind of a lot of worried about those 2 right now. Still just kind of don't seem to be sort of exceptionally figuring it out as we are 4 games away from the postseason. Jeremy, does Mookie get DFA'd? You going to pay the rest of that contract off? We got like $240 more or less than. I do not think. Bold take here. Absolutely bold take. Mookie Betts does not get designated for assignment. Hey, my guy, J Ray. What's going on, Reyes? In the chat says, Clint boy, what's going on, man? Hands up to you. My guy. Oh, there's Denny says, I called in yesterday, super pissed and a little buzzed. We appreciate that. And oh God. Noah said he forgot to say the F the Dodger Stadium parking lot, but $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Also, looks like we, our guy, of course, the legendary IB Strokin gifted 5 memberships to the channel. IB Strokin, as always, you rock. Guys, we're going to get back into Dodger Talk right now, but we got people here doing things, being amazing people, keeping the magic going here on the channel. But if you guys, pick up one of those gifted memberships, you can join us on the Discord. We talk about the baseball game that is happening a whole bunch on Discord. So you can do that, or you can support the show, $5 a month, patreon.com/realfrg. Those are 2 different ways you can get onto Discord and join a whole bunch of us in the chat. Oh, no, Joseph Reyes. I say, oh, no, but also I appreciate the hell out of you. Reyes, $50 super chat says, I'm going to need more whiskey for the upcoming weeks. That I am, my friend. That I am. Well, you know what? It's a $50 super chat. I'm going to need to buy myself some time. We got more voicemails. Let's listen to a voicemail here from I don't know who. I don't know. We're going to find out right now. Okay. It's Nico. Let's go ahead and push the button here. We'll get back here. And while we all listen to Grizzly OsO, we are going to pour a drink.
Well, Clint, it's your boy Richie from Devore. not coming to you from the Dodger fucking stadium parking lot. I'm
This one's
actually
Richie.
on the eastbound 60. I'm about to pass that In-N-Out Burger near your house, so I'm going to wave. Great win by the boys tonight. Showed me a lot of guts. Great answer for last night. Kind of sent a little message to little brother that, hey, not so fast. You still got to go through us to get through the division. And hopefully tomorrow Ferris Bueller throws a great game. Oh, and by the way, Mookie was 2 for 2 for hitting home runs in an elevator shaft, so there's that. So F the Dodger Stadium parking lot, F the Padres, F Machado, and for the love of God, F the Ghost Runner. See ya.
Damn it, wrong button. Richie, we appreciate the hell out of you. Sorry, I said we are eventually going to get to Grizzly OsO there, but some special stuff there, special stuff. The elevator shaft for Mookie Betts. I really should just get into Mookie instead of, talking about Flaherty. So we're gonna pivot. We're gonna move a little bit. It's time to start talking Mookie real quick. And by the way, so we'll be here for another 10, 15 minutes or so. My friend Jeff Snyder over with Locked On Dodgers will be live at about 10:40 LA time as well. So make sure you go tube in, listen to what Jeff has to say. He's gonna be a lot less drunk than I, and a lot more. He's probably gonna have thoughts. I don't know if you guys are interested in thoughts and like opinions and things about the game. We're here to have a good time. We're here to hang out, and we're here to talk about playoff Mookie Betts. He's here. That son of a bitch. Love the kid, but he's here. The intestinal fortitude with Mookie is absent sometimes. I don't know if it's a deer in the headlights sort of look, but they're just in these big moments. Is it just me that feels like he goes MIA? I know it's not. I see you guys in the chat. You guys feel the same in some way, shape, or form. Maybe I'm going to be way overreactionary about it right now, but he's over the series. Biggest series of the year for the Dodgers. Popping up, leaving base runners, bases loaded. I don't know if he should be in the number 2 hole when the postseason starts. I'm open to different ideas. I'm open to somebody else taking that job if Mookie does not want to run with it. Also, I understand he's not always put in the best position. Home plate umpires do not help Marcus Lynn Betts. Quite often, he gets very, very terrible calls. But however, I ask you guys this, and I implore to you, Marcus Lynn Betts, are you ever going to fucking say something to these umpires? Can you maybe raise a voice? Can you not just do that little thing where if you strike out looking on a call that you feel was a ball and a half out of the strike zone, they call it a strike? Can you not just do that thing where you put your bat on your shoulder and turn around? Maybe turn to the umpire, say something, get a little something off your chest, get it in their head like, hey, man, you keep doing this, or a lot of you guys keep doing this. People keep bending me over and fucking me here right in the middle of Dodger Stadium. Say something, Mookie. Talk to the umpire. You have a lot of credit in this game, in this league. You've put in some work. You've put in some time. You can tell the umpire, do better. Do a little bit better. Channel a little bit of inner, like maybe just a hair inner Kyle Schwarber, just a hair of your inner Nick Castellanos. Pretend you're a Philly. Get mad. Get angry. Don't just wait for that elevator shaft homer. Hey, listen. If straight up hits counted as homers, the Dodgers would be 2-0 in this series. But not a good series for Mookie Betts. Let's hear what people have to say about Mookie in the chat right now. I know everybody's already been going off. I'm not going to read that one, JR, but bruh. See, Nick Ramos says, Freddie got going today. Hopefully Mookie will follow suit. Hey, people that are in the Discord, you guys can attest. I got Freddie going by talking shit. I did that thing where I'm magic, and I talk shit, and I made it work. I fixed Freddie. He got a double. And you know when Freddie starts to get get a little power, a little line drive power to the opposite field, into that left field gap, that's when Freddie Freeman is on. I think we start to see Freddie Freeman turn it on here in the second half. In the home stretch, the final tiniest sliver of a home stretch of this regular season. And hopefully, for the love of all that is holy, hopefully Freddie can carry that into the postseason this time. It would be nice to see him do what he did to the Dodgers all those years in the postseason. John Mack being the voice of reason, saying Mookie will be fine. I hope, I pray. Not just regular season Mookie. I would like to see good playoff Mookie. Jason, YouTube account, says Mookie's OPS plus is 149. Yeah, he's a good baseball player, no doubt. But when we're talking about him feasting on bad teams, bad pitchers, bad pitching staffs, these moments, I can understand. Like Denny said, you keep going back to that bad relationship. It feels like we keep going back as a team, but it's also, I don't even know how to quite. Maybe it's not what Denny said, but it's still like he has some sort of mental hang-up when he's in these big games, these moments where the most national interest is focused on the Dodgers. Like, that's where, and don't get me wrong, also, he's had big moments. I could think of against the Padres last year, Josh Hader hit the walk-off or the go-ahead homer, the game-tying homer, I think it was, on an ESPN game, which is a national game. Of course, the Padres, early in the season, there's a lot of pomp, there's a lot of hoopla, a lot of circumstance with that. You get late in the season, and then we kind of get this Mookie. I don't know. I don't want to dive like a whole lot into Mookie on this, or I already kind of have. We'll talk more Mookie tomorrow on Dodgers territory, or tomorrow night with myself and producer Kevin. But he's a good player. Anthony Keene, I like that. Mookie can't be trusted. We haven't seen 2020 Mookie in these kind of big situations since 2020. Birasama in the chat, or Sama in the chat. Let's see what else. No, stop doing that, you stupid chat thing. Did I miss a super chat? I hope I didn't miss a super chat. That would be very rude of me, I think. I mean, I'll drink about it either way. No, I don't think so. Anyways, all right. Man, do I want to talk about Dave? You guys aren't even talking about Dave. I'm going to pocket Dave. Kevin and I will talk Dave Roberts tomorrow night after the game. Jeremy asking what I'm drinking. We got ourselves a little bit of Gentleman Jack and a little bit of Canada Dry, because your boy is a bitch tonight. So, yeah. Swollen Saucer talking about Mookie Betts. He better be good for $330 million. Tell me about it. But a couple more things, and then we will we'll get the hell out of here. I said I wanted to talk Jack Flaherty. It wouldn't be a show with me on the internet without talking about the pitching and the pitching situation. I feel really, really, really good when you're talking about the relief corps, about the bullpen. They have a lot of pieces. They have a lot of extra pieces as well. When you see Henriquez, when you see Kasparius, however you want to say it. You can throw a Michael Grove in there if you're feeling really disturbed. Anthony Bonda on the way back. They have some pieces. They have depth in the bullpen. But Jack Flaherty gets through 5, struggles through 5, pitch count super high through the first few innings. I think it was 75 pitches through 3 innings, 4 earned. This coming after Landon Knack couldn't get out of the couldn't even get into the 5th inning. Mr. Chewy says, Mr. Chewy Gonzalez says, Jack sucked today. Craig Osterberg he says he was okay. I'd give Jack Flaherty, he was okay. Lindsay, Jack was meh. All of those I kind of agree with. He was okay. He was meh. He's not the ace. The Dodgers don't have an ace right now. Unless we see something better out of Yamamoto in his final start, which scares me because it's in Colorado. The Dodgers are sans ace. They are sans a legitimate grown-up human American starting pitcher, or just human starting pitcher, fully grown-up human. They don't have that guy this postseason, and that's a problem. Once again, that is a problem. That I don't. How do you fix that problem? Yeah, Steven. It just says Steven Munoz says baseball. Yeah, that's kind of baseball. That's the old Manny Machado adage, it's baseball. That's just baseball. But once again, like, do you go into a season with 15 starting pitchers and hope things work out? I guess they kind of would have had 15 starting pitchers if everybody didn't fall and explode and die, like Sheehan in spring training, Kyle Hurt with the elbow, Dustin May falling apart because he can't eat his meat right, or whatever the hell it was. How are you going to have your pudding, Dustin, if you can't eat your meat? But yeah, I would like to just see a starter, pitch into the fifth, look good about it. Maybe even there's a sixth inning as well. I hear in baseball games nowadays, some starting pitchers can pitch into the sixth. I'll say it now. I worry about this team having the starting pitching to get it done in October, getting it done deep into October as well. Let's go back to the voicemail hotline. I said I was going to get to our boy Grizzly OsO. We're going to hear from Grizzly OsO now. Let's see what Nico has to say.
It's me, your boy, Nico, a.k.a. Grizzly OsO. So, that was a nerve-wracking game, and I don't want to watch games like this anymore. I just want to win. Why can't we win? I just want our bats to be alive. I just want Jobu to answer my prayers. Do I have to kill a chicken? I'll kill a chicken. I mean, I'll eat it too, but, that's beyond the point. This game was nerve-wracking. My blood pressure was 110, 120-ish the whole time. Hopefully we can get the dub tomorrow, silence the Padres, and start the postseason, man. Because I don't know how much more of this I can take. And hopefully not have a first-round knockout. All right. That's my take. Laters.
Good stuff from our friend Nico there. It is painful. It is tough. I feel like I overuse the word painful here on these shows, but it is. It's nerve-wracking. It drives you to drinking. And sometimes maybe you don't want to anxiety drink. Maybe you want to happy drink. Maybe. Hey, we got a new caller, first-time, new-time caller, or whatever the hell people say. It says this is Chase. We're going to hear from Chase real quick.
What's up? This is Chase from Berkeley, California. Dodgers looked all right tonight. Michael Kepich is my closer, and I am going to have a mini stroke if these games against the Padres keep being this close. Let's go, Dodgers. Finish the division tomorrow.
Finish the division tomorrow. Let's earn our mini stroke together, guys, as we get closer to getting the hell out of here. I appreciate the calls tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out so far tonight. Let's see. I got a call or I got a message. I'm missing that one. Sorry guys. I had a text I got confused about. But anyways, I think that's about it. Listen, let's spin this positive. Let's try to be positive before we get out of here. The Dodgers win. That's the important thing. Doesn't matter how you get there. You need your dubs. You need to win. You need to beat the Padres. That's what you're trying to do right now. They did that. They took care of the job they needed to take care of. Did they do it yesterday? No. That's the game we wanted. It ended on the flukiest play you'll ever see in your life. We'll probably definitely be talking more about that play tomorrow on Dodgers territory, so tube in. I'm very interested in hearing what Alana has to say about that because, let me tell you, Alana, she's sneaky doom and gloom, guys. She's very sneaky. Not even sneaky about it, but tube in, 12 o'clock Pacific time, Dodgers territory on the Dodgers territory YouTube channel. They win. Now you're in a position where you got your one win, so you can still control your destiny. The Padres cannot win the division right now. They cannot secure the NL West at your house in particular, but all you got to do is just not have your heads fall off, just not die in Colorado, and you are going to be okay. I see Swollen Sausage wanting Dave Roberts talk. We're going to get there, but we're going to get there tomorrow. I want to talk Dave with somebody else. I don't want to back myself into a corner. I want to be able to blame somebody else with me, and producer Kevin is going to be that guy. But listen, if there's going to be a start for Walker Buehler to be Walker Buehler again, it's got to be tomorrow. Walker, this is your playoff moment. If you need that vibe, if you need the stadium to get behind you, you need all of this pomp and circumstance and the moment to motivate you to not suck in the first inning. Tomorrow's your start, Walker Buehler. The ace, Butane, Walker effing Buehler. Sorry, kids. Tomorrow's the start. You got to do something. Can you do something for me, 21? We need to see something special. We need to see maybe like 5 innings and 2 runs, which would be basically I don't know. That'd be a Hall of Famer on this Dodgers starting staff right now. 5 innings, only 2 runs. That'd be something special. But Dodgers bats, figure it out. Mookie Betts hitting the 8-hole. If you don't want to hit in the 2nd hole, ball's supposed to go forward, not up. And bullpen's going to be a little more tired than we'd like tomorrow. They will have your boy Edgardo Henriquez back. But, oh no. Guys, get your drinks flowing tomorrow. It might be a fun one. Kevin Newhouse sends us out with a $5 super chat that says, take 2 of 3 tomorrow and claim our throne. I appreciate that. We're going to finish this. Ooh, and we're going to say, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for keeping the comments going, the engagement here on the show. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. You got more Dodgers talk going on right now, of course. Go tube in with my buddy Jeff Snyder, Locked On Dodgers. They're about to go live right now. I got to make sure I very much thank the people who send in super chats. Thank Ivy Stroken for being amazing as always, and gifting people memberships to the channel. If you guys want to be a part of the channel, help support the channel, and be a part of our Discord server and talk during the postseason especially, I think you guys would, I would enjoy that if I was somebody in, on the opposite position. I would want to talk with like-minded fans and, kind of doom scroll together. It's on Patreon, $5 a month, patreon.com/realfrg, link in the description. Click the little join button next to my head. Your boy's getting really hot here. Apparently, I've got a glow going, so I should get the hell out of here. Thank you, our moderators. As always, you guys do a kick-ass job here in this chat. All Dodgers is presented by Bet Online. Go check out Bet Online. Get in on that $200,000 pick'em game thing that I said earlier in the stream. I'm Real FRG on the social media machine. You guys see it down there. I'll see you tomorrow night after the Dodgers win, after they beat them Padres. Okay, bye.